Good evening. I'd like to call this board meeting to order, and this is the Greater Peoria Mass Transit District board meeting for Monday, November 10th, 2025. I'd like to start the meeting with a roll call, please.
Chairman Hare.
Present.
Trustee Knox.
Present.
Trustee Ahart.
Present.
Trustee Morris. Present.
Okay, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, our next item is to go over last month's meeting minutes. If there are any questions about the minutes, please raise those questions. If not, do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make motion as presented, sir.
Second.
Okay, thank you. All in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, the next item would be the receipt and reading of communications. Are there any?
None.
No communications? Okay, thank you. Are there any reports of officers and trustees? I think,
Nope.
okay.
Just a moment.
I'm sorry. Oh, do you have a report? Yeah, come ahead.
Good evening, board members. So I will be given a quick report and summary on Stuff-A-Bus. And as you may know, we had our annual kickoff, which was the 38th annual kickoff, on October 10th at 10 a.m. And we're trying to raise 10 tons or more, so 10, 10, 10. Eric, he is the corporate rep from Kroger that's been working with us, and he was very impressed. And they provided one large pallet of food, and that was on October 10th, and they plan to provide more coming up as we will be having our Day of Stuffing event next Friday, November 21st from 7:30 to 1:30 p.m., and that will be at the Lake Street Kroger location. This year, what we did to implement some new strategies, because we understand that there's some Kroger store locations that have closed in the Peoria area. So this is something that we decided to implement just because last year was the first year that I worked on it as well as Megan, and we just saw that, you know, there were some changes that needed to be made. So this year we implemented Pekin Kroger store. Eric was very excited when we decided that that would be the route that we should do, especially since we have transportation that goes into the Pekin area and everybody's in need now. So we have been at the Kroger store in Pekin, and we knew that we needed to educate the community because within 38 years of Stuff-A-Bus, we've never been over there to do something like this. So Friday, October 24th and 25th, we went over there. We started handing out flyers, and we were able to fill up that bin right away. And so then Friday, November 7th, we went back, and we passed out flyers once again, and that's something that Megan and I were doing that day. And then on Saturday as well, Ghostbusters, they came along and they helped out with making sure that flyers were given out to all of the customers, and that bin was overflowing to the point that we had 2 carts that had to be lined up next to the bins just because there was an overflow. So everything is working out great. Pekin is such a giving community, so we are so happy to have them a part of Stuff-A-Bus. We've received $500 cash donations so far, and every dollar equals 1 pound, so we're like 1/4 of a ton at this point. Especially since we're trying to give 10 tons or more food to the Peoria Friendship House. This week, WMBD is giving a large donation, and so on Wednesday, we will be at the Lindbergh store for that, so we're very excited about that. And that completes my report.
And from the board, I'd like to say, Dr. Robinson, Megan, the dedication that you two have put into this is absolutely amazing and inspiring. It's been a pleasure for me to work with you guys on this, so I just want to throw it out there.
Thank you.
Great job from you
We
guys.
enjoy working with you, and I also want to give a thank you as well to Megan, the maintenance team, the operations team, and the administrative staff too. So, and the board members. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Shammer. Do we have any other reports of the standing committees? I know ADA, I'm sorry.
So we had an ADA meeting. It was held on October 15th. Due to the holidays, our next meeting will be held in February 18th, 2026.
Okay,
That's it.
thank you. Were there any takeaways you wanted to share from the meeting? Okay, thank you. Our next item on the agenda is the report of the general manager. Kofi?
Thank you. I have one quick update, but before I get to that one, I would want to, on behalf of Greater Peoria Mass Transit District, say a very big thank you to Transdev for providing services to Peoria and surrounding towns for the past 5 years. A new company known as We Drive You takes over December 1st. We Drive You at the moment is going through its onboarding process, hiring, training. They have also reached out to the current union leadership regarding CBA negotiations. I don't have the details on that one, but among other things, we have given We Drive You permission to use our location here, the old offices, so that is what they're using for their onboarding, training, and all those things. They're scheduled to take over on December 1st, and at this point, it looks like we are on schedule to start on December 1st. Certain things that we put in place to make transition easy was the software that we currently use. It's called EcoLane. Even though We Drive You is coming in, they have a preferred software. They're going to use what we currently have. So that platform is not going to change until maybe after some months. But few things have been done to make sure that the transition goes on smoothly. So finally, I think on the same We Drive You, before taking over on December 1st, there are a few things that had to be done. So vehicle inspections, all the vehicles that are currently being used, we had inspection. Then a little over a week ago, inspection was conducted here on our site. Our mechanics, in conjunction with Transdev Mechanics and We Drive You, got involved. So all that has been done. Defects that were found are being worked on now. So before they take over December 1st, all these things will be in place. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you, Kofi. The next item on the agenda is the CityLink operations update. That would be Ken.
We're going to go through some brief numbers here real quick. As we're looking at the ridership data for CityLink itself, it's showing 142,890 for the year of 24. The year of 25 for this month, it was 143,446, which is an actual increase of 7.91%. So we are moving up. The Sunland ICC route for 24 was 21,943. And for this year, this month, it was 21,591. So we're holding in there, but that shows a decrease of 1.87%. So This one here, this next one for peaking. The numbers don't really reflect exactly what happened, but we're actually looking more into this. On 24 September, it was 10,967, and for 25 month of September, it's 10,162. We're actually looking to some possible problems with the way our fare boxes are read with the probe and then the actual dumping of it. So we're working around that right now, trying to see if we can get that system either updated or find a way with the help of Chris here to keep the software running. So,
Okay.
any questions?
No? Okay, thank you, Ken. All right. The next item on the agenda will be the safety and security update by the Fatina.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I have the update for the Safety, Security, and Training Department. Update with the security. We currently employ off-duty police and contracted security officers at the transit center who are required to complete several training courses that include but are not limited to the following: de-escalation, anti-harassment, workplace ethics, customer service, and drug and alcohol. Monthly meetings are conducted with the contracted security management team to discuss any questions and address any concerns that either party may have. Our off-duty officers keep us updated on any changes that have occurred in the city that might impact or improve our service on the bus and at the transit center. With the weather changes, both our contracted and off-duty officers have continued to work together, and as a result, it has been a noticeable improvement to the atmosphere at the transit center. Currently, training, we've had 5 new operators that graduated Friday, September the 26th, 2025. And we had also 6 new operators graduate October 17th, 2025. And we have 4 candidates that are due to graduate on November the 14th, 2025, for a grand total for the last couple of months, 15 new operators. Accidents and incidents for October. We have 4 preventable accidents and 0 preventable incidents currently. All 4 accidents were with fixed objects. The root cause of the fixed objects, once we did our investigation, was a result of operators failing not to maintain proper vehicle clearance, along with not properly utilizing their mirrors. So what we did to mitigate the situation so that we could avoid future accidents of this kind, the employees that had the accidents were coached or some of them were retrained, along with a memo was sent out to all employees on our automated system to prevent such accidents or incidents of this kind in the future. So our 3-month summary of October, we had 4 preventable accidents, 0 preventable incidents. September, 4 preventable accidents, and we're still down from August. We had 5 preventable accidents. Any questions?
Fatina, I got a question.
Yes.
It may be for Ken, not you, but you talked about the new operators that are trained. What are we back up to normal staffing, or do we still have a shortage of drivers that we need to fill roles for?
At this time, that would be a question for the operations department.
We are full staff at this time.
Any other questions?
Yeah, can you explain the difference between an accident and an incident?
Yes, an accident involves a vehicle or someone having an accident in the facility or off the facility. An incident is just someone might trip or an incident, hurt their hand or something like that. Might just an incident, an accident we're talking about on the vehicles.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
And do you use bus simulators to train on
Yes, so what
avoiding
we're-
accidents?
Yes, what
You-
we're doing, we have our simulators, we implement that during our training when they start. So, coming up in the first quarter, we're going to go and retrain all of our existing operators when they have accidents or incidents, and then we're gonna do a refreshers course utilizing the simulators.
All right, sounds good, thanks.
Yes, any other questions? Thank you.
Thanks, Fatima.
Thank you, Fatima. All right, our next update will be the report from the Paratransit General Manager, Angel.
Thank you, trustees. In addition to what you have in your packet, just a couple highlights. Our on-time performance year over year is up by 14%, and that's in large part due to, of course, higher staffing, but also my incredible, I might get a little choked up here. You see this room right here, full of transit operators, dispatchers, maintenance department. Sorry, for the past 5 years. Some of them have been here for 30 years. Some have been here for 2 months. But their dedication to this service is just unspeakable. I'm really proud of them. I'm proud of the work that we've done through some very challenging times. When we started this contract in 2020, things were a lot different, and it was a lot of growing pains. We have some very special riders. Some of you have family members that ride our service and understand what it is that we do, what it is that these people do. I couldn't be more proud of them. I couldn't be more proud to have been their boss lady, and it makes my heart warm all the time. We, as Kofi had said, we are working with We Drive You in the transition process. We have weekly calls with them, providing other additional information as we can, coordinating with them for those that are coming over to have their training. And I just want to say, for the past multiple years between CityLink, CityLift, and CountyLink, it has been my pleasure to work with the Greater Pure Mass Transit District, and I wish everyone the best in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you for all you've done so far. Okay, at this point, the next item on the agenda is public comments. Are there any public comments?
We have 7.
7.
And I'm gonna ask that we keep it to a 3-minute limit. And we're gonna start with Corey.
Good evening, board. Corey Stevens, I'm the president of the ATU 416, if you don't know me. I just come to talk about the whole transition with We Drive You. It's been very upsetting and confusing for our members at CityLift and CountyLink. The extreme lack of communication with the union from them in all aspects. I've spoken with their legal counsel that handles the CBAs once by telephone now and only twice from emails back and forth. And that's the only person from We Drive You that's contacted me. And finally, the lawyer finally emailed me for the second time asking about dates to start. For 2 times, I've told them the 17th, and they said they'd get back to me when they get with their team for dates, and I haven't received anything yet. I told them 17th, and our contract ends November 30th. I can't even say they're bargaining in bad faith because they're not negotiating at all. Seems like they're trying to get around the union, as union busters do. They're offering driver positions below the minimum wage that's in the RFP. They're offering dispatchers more money, which also hasn't been negotiated. I have members that make more than they're offering because they've been here for 20+ years. They're fighting on higher wages that my senior operators and that make. They're sending letters to many employees rescinding their employment due to policies that haven't been negotiated at all. Background checks, MVRs, all employees should be grandfathered in. And today they're sending job offers to some employees that says non-union positions, which can't be non-union. I have been updating Kofi with all this info as it comes into me multiple occasions, and he calls them and they tell him saying that they have been in contact with the union, which isn't true. When they had their onboarding over here, they had a doctor giving the physicals and drug testing in the restrooms with someone in there, and it's not supposed to be observed like that. Some members felt uncomfortable. I think it'll be in the best interest of all parties to terminate the contract with We Drive You for convenience of the district. We can bring them in-house and serve the public with the service that they need and deserve without any interruptions in the service, or at least give Transdet an option year so we can get them in-house. Thank you, board. Thanks, Corey.
So the next person I have is Frank.
How you guys doing? I've been around the 416 for about 24 years now. And a little bit over 20 years ago, a new company came in and they're doing exactly the same things. They're pulling certain groups of people to the side, offering them more money. They're pulling other people to the side, offering them less, creating chaos. And they keep referring to that we have to talk to their lawyers. Usually, if somebody's in charge, we talk to whoever's in charge. So when people are trying to take your contract or bust your union, all the moves that they have done in the last few weeks or the last month is to bust the contract. And the only way we was able to stop the last company that tried this was over 20 years ago. We came to you guys, we talked to you guys. You figured out ways how to let the new people know that we was a union shop. Now, when Transdev came in, we didn't have this problem. Everybody was grandfathered in. So I'm saying that this contract belongs to you guys. It don't belong to whoever bid on the contract. If they're not gonna honor the union, what are they not gonna honor for the riders? So all I can say is, this is your contract. They're trying to bust the union. The vehicles that we drive are union vehicles, and there's no way that they can get behind the wheel of those vehicles unless the union authorizes it. So they are not even trying to talk to us. And they got us quite upset. And if they need us to take it further, we will. We can go to the news media, we could beat the floors outside this building and prove that we're serious about what we're doing right now. And that's about it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.
The next person we have is Scott.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Scott Merriman, and I'm a proud member of ATU Local 416. I'm also one of the members who was denied employment further with We Drive You. First off, I want to thank the board and all my coworkers for giving me the chance to speak today. I know there's been a lot of change lately with the new company coming in, and that things can seem uncertain for all of us. I just want to take a few minutes to share what this job means to me and why I'm asking for the chance to keep doing it. I started here in April as a paratransit operator, providing transportation for people in our community who depend on these services to get where they need to go safely. From day one, I've treated this job as more than just driving a bus. It's about being there for people who rely on us, whether it's helping someone to get to their doctor's appointment or just taking a few extra seconds to make sure they feel comfortable and respected. I take pride in that responsibility. Since I started, I've maintained a perfect safety and attendance record. No incident reports, no driving issues, and no coaching required. I take pride in being dependable and consistent, showing up every day ready to do my job the right way. Safety and professionalism are always my top priorities, and I strive to be someone both passengers and coworkers can rely on with confidence. I know my past has raised some questions, and I understand that. I've been honest about my background, and I want to say clearly that my past mistakes don't define who I am today. The last incident on my record was 2021, and since then I've worked hard to turn things around. I've grown a lot as a person. I've learned responsibility, accountability, and patience. I take pride in doing things the right way, and this job has been a big part of that growth. I'm not the same person I was back then. I'm better now. I've proven through my work, through my consistency, and through my actions that I'm dependable and committed. All I'm asking for is a chance to keep showing that. I want to stay part of this team and continue serving the people who depend on us every day. I'm proud of the work I do, and I'm proud to work alongside everyone in here. This job gives me purpose. It's more than just a paycheck to me. It's about making a difference, even in the small ways, and being someone others can trust. Thank you for listening and giving me the chance to speak.
The next person I have is Shanice.
Hi, my name is Shanice Hobson. I've been with CityLink for 14 years and 4 months. I just wanted to say, because a lot of our coworkers out here, we enjoy what we do. Scott, you just. We come to work every day. This new company that's coming in, they're making us feel like we're just like we don't matter. Like we don't matter, like our riders don't matter. They're trying to get rid of so many of our drivers, our dispatchers, and we are the company. Like we're it. They want to start on time, December 1st, and that's just not going to happen. Trying to get rid of the people that they're getting rid of. We have single parents. It's the holidays. It's already hard enough as it is with the way everything is going up. They want to fight the senior drivers on their pay. I want everybody to get a raise, to be able to support their families. And this company is not trying to let that happen at all whatsoever. I take pride in what I do. I actually enjoy my job. I enjoy it. I've been doing it, like I said, for 14 years and 4 months. At the beginning, it was never about the pay, because I actually grew to love what I do. I love to be outside with the community and love my riders, and grown to really love my coworkers as family. Like that's what we are. We are a family out there, and this new company that's coming in, I don't know if they understand that. I understand that everybody has a past. Nobody's perfect at all whatsoever. But these people have been coming to work every day. A lot of these folks have been here for 2 years, a year, 20 plus years. Like I said, we are the company. They bought this they got this contract, they got us with it. They shouldn't be able to come in and just dismember us and just kick us to the curb like we're nothing at all whatsoever. That's all I have to say.
Reggie?
How y'all doing? My name is Reggie Hobson. I am a union rep for the job. I've been on the job for 21 years, been representing our riders, our people for 5. I just don't understand how, and I do believe that these people are coming in trying to do something that we're not used to at all. We are a union. We stick together. We as one. And they come in and saying that we're going to pay some, and they got all the people that's, okay, if you make it 19, you got all the people bumping up to $5, and they like that. Oh yeah, that's good. But you locking them in for that one, but we got one person that's already at amount. What you do for her? They say they not even wanna mess with her at all, period. We got older drivers. When I first started here, Miss Angel hired me. When I first got hired here, $9. That's what we made, $9. If you stay with a company for a long time, then you get to reap that. You get raises. You know what I'm saying? And the raises wasn't that much at one time, 25 cents, 50 cents. But we stuck around. We stuck around because we love the job. But this new company coming here to say that they don't want to take the older drivers, I don't think it's right. I don't think they should be able to give the drivers that we have 90-day probation. 90 days probation. That means Mr. Ben and some more people that's been here long, that means in 90 days they can get rid of you with no ifs, ands, or buts. Hey, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to say that we're going to stand up And we don't wanna do nothing. We don't wanna stop service. It seems like that's what's gonna happen. It really does, but we don't wanna stop service. They can give us an extension or whatever so we can work. They haven't even, like Corey said, they hadn't even contacted us at all, period. I got drivers calling me, asking me questions. I'm not gonna tell them I'm wrong because I don't know nothing. If I don't know, I'm not telling you. Talk to my boss, which is Corey. Corey don't know nothing. So how can we tell our riders, our people something if we don't know it? They confused. They confused. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Then we have our final comment, it's, Andrea.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrea Marbley. I currently am a CityLink dispatcher. My job is one in question. I worked this job for 2 years, on 2 years, October the 31st, which is the day that I received the notice that my job was in consideration. I come to work every day. I made a difference in this company. I know that I have. With the people that we touch every day, from the coworkers every day, it is a difference. We are a family. We deserve a chance. I do have a background. I'm not a felon. I had it all on my phone, but Ms. Patina said, don't put my phone, but I'm not a felon. I'm taking steps to have my record sealed and expunged. I'm going through that process. There's also been a bill passed that will give us a clean slate. So these people have not, they just seen me on paper and just said, no, we don't want her. But they don't know what I do and how dedicated, how ambitious, how dependable I am for these people, this service every day. And I just wanted to say that, and I believe that we deserve a chance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for your comments. I appreciate it. Is there any old business to bring up? Oh, thank you. Now we'll move to new business. Resolution 2618, the adoption of a new high deductible health plan with optional health savings account, HSA. Paige.
Thank you. So the Greater Peoria Mass Transit District currently provides a major medical insurance called a PPO plan through Blue Cross Blue Shield. Effective January 1st, 2026, the district intends to introduce an additional health insurance option, a high deductible health plan with an optional health savings account available to all eligible active employees. This would be offered in addition to the existing PPO plan referenced in the collective bargaining agreement. So this plan has been bargained between the union that this is not incorporated into or governed by our current labor contract. It's just in addition to, kind of like a trial this year to see if anybody is interested in it and see if it has any benefits to everyone involved. So the ADHP with optional HSA will not create any new financial liability for the district. And then the coverage tiers for employee, employee plus one, and family are listed below. So it is recommended that the Greater Peoria Mass Transit District Board of Trustees approve the adoption of the Blue Cross Blue Shield high deductible health plan with optional HSA for a prorated year effective January 1, 2026 through June 30th, 2026. And then if the renewal is approved in June of 2026, then the subsequent contract will align with the PPO original renewal cycle beginning July 1st, 2026.
Okay. Are there any questions for Paige on the resolution?
I move we accept the resolution as presented.
I'll second, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Can we take a roll call, please?
Yes. Chairman Hare,
Approve.
Trustee Knox,
Approve.
Trustee Ahart,
Approve.
Trustee Morse, approved.
Okay. And then the next item is Resolution 2619, which is the contract renewal recommendation for dental and vision medical group insurance plan. Paige?
Thank you. So the district offers dental and vision coverage to eligible employees First Mid Insurance Group, the district's benefits broker, recommends renewing the existing dental and vision plans with Delta Dental of Illinois and IMED Insurance Company. The current contracts with Delta Dental of Illinois and IMED Insurance Company are set to expire on December 31st, 2025. Renewal will ensure uninterrupted continuation of these benefits for eligible employees. The Delta Dental of Illinois has a 0% renewal rate, and then the IMED insurance will increase by 2%, which is about 1 penny additional per week for the premiums. So given the competitive renewal pricing, positive performance of both plans, and the absence of any reported issues or service concerns, it's recommended that the District Board of Trustees approve the contract renewal for the Delta Dental of Illinois and IMED Insurance Company for the plan year effective January 1, 2026 through December 31st, 2026.
Okay, can I get a
I
resolution?
move we accept as presented.
Second motion.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I don't know that it would, well, we can do a roll call, but there's,
No.
You just need to vote on it.
yeah. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion passes. The next item on the agenda is the financial report of October 2025. Brenda?
Good evening. So the purpose here is to summarize October 2025 financial activities by operating restricted funds and to seek approval for the payment of invoices submitted. In October 2025, the total monthly operating expenses were $3,676,556.82, representing 8.40% of the annual operating budget. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the requested disbursements.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Do a roll call vote, please.
Yes. Chairman Hare,
Approved.
Trustee Knox,
Approve.
Trustee Ahart,
Approve.
Trustee Morse, approved.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Brenda. Okay, this concludes our agenda. Can I get a motion to?
Make motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. This concludes our.